Hello everyone, it's good to see you all here. So I have a question for you guys. The thing is, I've been messing around with some camera settings for the Twitch and the YouTubes and the Mixer. So if you guys could let me know your preferences between camera 1 and camera 2, that would be awesome. That'd be really cool. So, you guys ready? All right, let me show you camera 1. All right, here we go. Camera 1. What do you think? Camera 2. Camera 1. I mean, this seems okay. Versus camera 2. Just saying, whatever preference that you guys would like. And one more time, we have camera 1 versus, camera 1 allows a little bit more of this little dancing involvement, or camera 2. Camera 1, it seems a lot of people are preferring camera. I think I'm drunk. 1 1 1 1 1 1 2. There's a single 2. Fire and ice build. All right, it seems camera 1 seems to be pretty interested in kind of this thing. Rayclaw Icefire, I need it. Valentin DeVille, it's good to have you here. I was also thinking about doing a little hand, so let me show you the magic a little bit happening. 3-handed. The Real Mess, nice to see you. Hello, Mad Max, good to see you. This is the Hydra stream. Currently, I am a Leviathan of sorts. Patch, yes. It's just, the person showed up at Mixer and just left a blank line in their comment. It's pretty unanimous. Except I show you guys the magic when I do this. Hey, Mina, nice to see you. I feel a little bit self-conscious about what I'm wearing today, so I wanted to find something that would make sure that your eyes would stay somewhere else. I should use that as a real excuse. Yeah, so my head is so itchy, and I gotta stop itching my head. Hey, what's up, Jamie, the funny one? Good to see you. Androbot, Botoy, nice to see you as well. Enkill Bulls 96, Sklade, John, Miafila, lol, that awkward giraffe. Hello, been a long time. Is that a head reference, giraffe? I'm digging it. Jared is the true guardian of Mordor. I was thinking of more like the puppeteer. Is that how I'm feeling today? Cool shirt, thank you. I know it's hard to keep your eyes like anywhere but the shirt today. It's really aware. FaZe Grim, Dragon Lord, Matt the Gorilla, good to see you. The beard is on overload. Dr. Nazgul, why do you have... I've always had 3 heads. I don't know what you're talking about, man. The Gaming Crow, nice to see you. What would his tag be in game? Deathly Remnant? Obviously 3 times the beauty. Oh, let me just kill off one of the heads after one of that terrible thing. And boop. Man. It's okay, I'll bring it back. Boop. There we go. Camera 2, Jared. You prefer camera 2? Totally recall. I could see that. Yeah. Just tell everyone all my eyes are up here. You. Yeah, can you breathe fire? Only on a good day. But I'm always spitting hot fire. Puppet Master, yes, that's right, funny one. Okay, a little disturbed. I don't know what you're talking about. This looks pretty normal to me. Yeah. It's Matt from Comic-Con last year. What's up, that awkward giraffe? Today, I'm the awkward one, so it's good to have you here. Alright, Jared the Outen. Cool. So, what in Middle-earth is Jonah Walters? Yes, you're right. What in Middle-earth? Well, today, we're going to be talking about a build involving ice and fire, like these two buddies right here, ice and fire. And then we also will be talking little bit about some themed fortresses. And am I tripping? Jonah Walters? No, this is real life. So what I think is really fun too is I'm going to bring it back to camera 2 for just a moment. Hold on. There we go. Oh wait, oh no, there's a little bit of the magic happening over here. Hold on. You guys can watch on camera the power of Twitch and the power of OBS. There you go. Good. I thought Whew, it's June. July update news. Bert and Ernie. All right. It is June. It is June, but it's not today yet. All right. We're going to get there. Frostfire Much. I'm looking forward to it. I have a crossbow fort and lift bed. Cool, Gandalf. That's a good direction I'm going. I have this wonderful shot up in the background, and I was messing around with this today. Just like the Twins captain. Twice the handsome, but this time it's 3 times the handsome. So do they have names? Yeah, camera 1 and camera 2. We talked about that. That's what I was asking you. Okay, I gotta take my heads away for a second. Excuse me. Don't mind this neck that doesn't have a head. All right, they're all back. Hey, see? And see? And see? It's good to see you. Song of Ice and Fire, written by George R. R. Martin, inspired by J.R.R. Tolkien. Actually, it's by J.R.R. Tolkien. You know, gotta have a couple more R's. Dude, it's the 8th of June, no need to rush. The triplets. So, I wanted to show you guys something that I was just messing around with as I was taking some pictures. Did you know that in Cirith Ungol, you could actually fly through this kind of like, it has a very Star Wars feel to it, but you can even go under the bridges. Yep, except when you run into that particular object, but you can make it under the bridges. It's very nice. You can make it under this bridge too. What console am I playing? PS3. I get the joke. Get the joke. I'm on PC. So, let's talk about what we're supposed to be talking about today. We will be discussing our build. We will be discussing our fortress stuff that we're chatting about. And we'll also be chatting a little bit about some brutal and why this build is so good at it. It'll get you 3 times the success. Wish I had a 3-headed Drake. I'm here for you, man. Anime weeb, why does he have 3 heads? I've always had 3 heads. Obviously. Everybody's acting like something's different. Really, it's that I have 6 eyes. That's the new thing. And that's, even with 6 eyes, I still run into objects. You finally have Cirith Ungol. I do! To prepare it for your fun stuff. So let's show off how this build works a little bit, okay? Now, the first thing, and you can trust me because I have 3 times the charisma for this, is that ice is really valuable in brutal difficulties. Brutal difficulties, being that you have high damage, also means you have the really powerful ability to freeze people in place. By freezing them in place, you can then focus on everyone else before you take out certain targets. Now, we keep that through things like Winter's Breath with Elven Wraith. Elven Light. Fantastic way to solve the issue of being surrounded. Frostbite or Shattering Blow. It's really your option if you're feeling to go in the more fear direction, which is useful and brutal, or if you want to do more high damage. Hunter Affleck. You're seeing this. This is pretty normal. I don't know what you're talking about. This is how I am. I always am. Where's Ratbag and why do you have how many? I don't know what you guys are talking about. It's just pretty normal. Jared, Gerard, and Steven. So that's one thing. You want to be focusing on ice as a bunch of your abilities. Same thing up here. You can see that you want to do Freeze Blast on your Mega Shot. Really helpful. Jared just got a haircut. Thank you, Torsion Tensor. That's correct. That's the only change today. And then the other very important bits is that you want to have Quiver of Souls up. This is going to be another useful one because when you have Quiver of Souls up and combine it with my favorite ability, Ground Drain, it allows you to get tons of arrows back, which is super important because of the Bright Lord's Bow. Charged headshots freeze nearby enemies. This will allow you to create a lot of situations where you just freeze everybody in place and you can focus on them with that Flurry Strike, take them out, get a bunch of Wrath and Might back up, and then start using your abilities again. So let's go ahead and, they want us to get a level 40 dude, but there's another thing about this build, which is that I'm using a slaughter weapon. Because it's on brutal, it's really nice to get that extra bit of health when killing enemies as well. Hunter, I know what Jared's been working out. No, it's the haircut. It's the haircut. That's the major change. Cut off 1 head, 2 more grow in its place. I have had 2 heads cut off, apparently. This is my brother, Larry, and this is my other brother, Larry. Yeah, I get that. So, with it, recover 11 health each time that you kill a guy. Super useful. 40% chance to freeze on critical hits. That's also very valuable. So you want to make sure you have your critical hit ability up. Right here, critical strike, chance of critical strikes. And I prefer Elven Precision, where you time it and you increase the likeliness that you will get those critical hits up. What if you had multiple heads? What would you do with different haircuts or the same? Probably different haircuts. Hey Jerry, will you be at E3? I won't, but Steven will be. But Jared and Gerard aren't going. Talk about that major update? Well, I did get a haircut is the majorest of updates. And if you mean the July thing, we'll be doing it this month. Not today. But we will be getting there. Yes, I am cosplaying as the Puppet Master today. The sneak peek to one skin. Taiga stripe. Taiga, what are you talking about? Hi, Taiga. What the hell? What, man? I don't. Oh well, doesn't matter. Anyway, back to this part. Different beards. Nice. Each one of us are shaved differently. I love it. So back to this bit. Elven Precision is my preferred way of getting critical strikes in order to be able to freeze more people. And then with the inventory combo, great to recover health with those critical strikes. Headshots, always getting freezing is really nice. But this is my favorite touch in the whole bit. If you're on fire, you shoot out fire blasts. You're also getting health back with this particular secondary upgrade, this is after killing a couple warmongers. I love freezing people with my quick throw. It's another part of the build, to stick with that. Then I'm getting health back when I'm on fire. My beasts are stronger because I love playing with crackers. And in the end, we also have the Uruk allies, which is very useful. But having the extra fire, and then having the ability to recover health when other enemies are dying when on fire, it's cool. Dario Mastelin, call me Gerberus, I like it. Voogie, nice to see you. I got a new haircut, can't you tell? Middle no beard, only left on right side. I just got here. What is happening to Jared? I got a haircut. Playing with crackers. GD Spectra. Crackers, remember, is this lovely guy right here. Crackers is the name of the Drake. Christian Leary. All three heads thinks that's an interesting idea. But let's show off the build now, shall we? Does one head hear, the other one sees, the other one smells? That would be complicated. Be like, hey man, does this food smell good? How does this one taste? It looks pretty good. Fatty, well, your haircut looks nice. Thank you. Ooh, I have a ring now that gives me a freeze on any attack. 16% chance. It's a really good way to do that too. You don't need to have it be something specific to my exact inventory, but I really like getting health while being on fire. Now, where am I flying to again? Oh, I'm really high up. That explains. Let's dive down with crackers real quick, and let's show off the build some more. So, Kirathungal is one of my favorite places to fly around with, using these lovely crackers. Cool. Poison proof. So, first thing, I can fly into a dude, knock him down, and immediately ground drain once the conversation's done.
It's going to be a pleasure to watch you writhe under my heel.
So as you can see, I get 4 arrows back, and I can do it again because it's a surprise, and then I get a ton more arrows on top of that. Very useful. Combine it with a nice headshot, freeze him in place, critical strike hit, freeze everybody real quick, solves a lot of problems. Oh, look at that, he's broken. Nope. And dominated. See, it's such a good idea that all three of us agree. So, one head every death. Oh man, I don't want to lose my heads, they're too good. So, that was what was that? That was under 20, 30 seconds to do that. Because of the ability that you're able to freeze and lock people down. Tons of damage that way. But let's show this ability. Oh, look at everybody. It's as if they're amazed by the variety of heads I currently have. Now, I also have a fatal counter, because when you're on brutal, grunts are actually pretty scary. So you want to be careful with that. Also, don't forget that if you're a human being, you can walk into the fires if you don't roll, and then you start the explosions. One of my favorite techniques. Also get your health back nice. So I'm just healing myself in exploding fire. Perfect. Highly recommend this combination. Now, one of the reasons why myself, and my other self are sharing different builds with you guys is because when we move into the July updates, there are going to be more legendary orcs, as well as more ways to get legendary orcs. There's also going to be more ways to have cool gear. One of the things that we have already, YY conquered my fortress. All three of us are upset about that, but YY is actually going to be on the themed fortress today. But the thing is that we're going to have more ways for you to mess with gear. Now, I'm going to go over all of these and show them to you later this month, but just to give you guys a little bit of an understanding, let's see, do I have any epic pieces anywhere? I don't right now, so we'll use this legendary. You know what, let me get you guys, use your imagination. Imagine this was epic or rare. you can level it up to your level with Mirian, or you could re-roll the secondary stat. Oh, gotta keep my hand down. The secondary stat for this one is 10 focus recovery, so I could pay some gems, mind you, like a red gem, a green gem, or a white gem, in order to get myself a new secondary stat. So these gems can be used to get me those different secondaries. So this is really important because this means that you guys are able to keep the epic and rare pieces constantly leveled at your size, assuming you have the Mirian, and consistently get the secondary thing that you need to do so. So with some randomization and some killing some people. What about over leveling gear? That still will exist. So, for that was from Super Lieberman. On Cerberus, it's Gerberus, which sounds like a Gerber baby. If only you knew how many gems I have in the core game. If only I knew. Well, you will have a lot of rerolls then, and it will be very good. So let's make sure. Let's fight someone who's a little bit on our level. Canyon, I got a new haircut. So how do we? How do I want to do this? So let's show off how this build will work in story, because that's another thing that is particularly helpful is story builds. Because right now, when you guys, a lot of you told me that when Brutal comes around, you were really excited to replay the game. So that means you're going to be playing a lot of the story missions over again. So let's go on some quests. What quest shall we do? Available in Lithlad, okay. There we go. Shall we go to Gravewalkers? Suffer! I got a new haircut. There's nothing different other than that, though. That's the only thing. Say this? Yes. Oh, there's also going to be more training orders, like legendary training orders. So we'll talk about those ones, too. Fickleduck, why do you have 3 heads, Mr. Chimera? That's Mr. Leviathan, or Hydra, depending on who you are. Otherwise, I'd have a tail with a snake head. First of all, hold on. This is why one plays Marauder gear. So they can just be the fireball, run through the Gorgoroth flames, and your healing returns. Hello, friends. I bear you the gift of fire friendships. Now, let us continue to do the actual mission. Karnan quests are the best? Oh, we're going to do a couple of them, too. Why is there not a Balefire Drake or an Ice Drake? Well, that has to do with the combination of things. Generally, there's a thing known as memory that games use, and it's basically what your RAM is, and it's important to have everything possible load up correctly. Fire kisses for everyone! That's correct, GD Spectra. So, also time, making sure that's interesting and cool. Because technically, if you're just freezing dudes, then you'd have to jump off the Drake, and then, because it's not like you can die by just keep freezing them. Sean Bean will be immoral. Immortal? Mortal? Moral? You can be either, I guess. Sadelets. I do mean orcs that you can find in the wild. Yes, I do. There will also be some changes to Endless Siege in Legendaries, but I don't know if I said that. I think what version of the game is, it must be radioactive. I don't know what you're talking about. I feel fine. He buggered off, he did. Gravewalkers. Eltara's checked the Nazgul the Hunter, find out what they're up to, and put a stop to it. So this is going to be a demonstration of brutal difficulty with an ice build. So in a story mission, and this is an important bit because one of the things that I personally struggled with when playing Gravewalker was story missions. I found that to be very difficult to do. So here though, let's give you a little bit of help with how Brutal can help you during these story missions.
They will be closer than you like.
For now, I have no choice.
Now, I'm following Eltariel, and I believe I'm supposed to be sneaky now.
Just one.
Can you do my themed fort later? Xbox One, Fort is another. Themes, all orcs are cured. Cured?
And wore it on his own. This
Oh
is
look, there's the 3 of us right now. What's the stream about, says Ninja Nuts? This stream is about brutal difficulty. Hello, friends.
These men died at Minas Ithil.
Skip ahead. So we're gonna defeat the whites using the power of freezing headshots. It's really quite effective. Keep freezing. See, this is why I love the brutalness is just so very good. Alright, so they're saying to avoid detection. Knock him down, dominate, and guess what? I get my arrows back.
There are bound to be many. It's best they don't see us coming.
Oh, it didn't kill him. I was very confused about that. Well, we've been found. I think that's fine. That's actually a really interesting... I wonder if... Ow. Oh no, I've made him invisible! Look at that! That's fascinating. Alright, kids, don't do that because you can make invisible whites. And they don't stop attacking you. Alright. There he is. We killed him there. Don't make invisible white, kids. They're problems. That was an interesting problem. I did not mean that. Technical Raven. When did Jared mutate? I don't know what you're talking about. I feel the exact same I've always been. But also, another fun advantage is, remember, you can pull these guys to you. But I'm just going to do it this way. Stab them. But if you're ever in need of stealthing around, remember, it's not about you getting to them. It's about bringing them to you. Invisible whites on Gravewalker? Oof, that would be terribly impossible. Come here, friend. So, drain, get some arrows back, but then immediately go into brutalize, and then take out the invisible white. Huh. I wonder why we didn't think this would happen. Oh well. Invisible white. Boop. And then send him away. How long must we suffer 3 Jareds? Jokingly. Suffer us now. Yeah, that's right. I made a reference to this game. Why can't we play that mission? So missions that you can't replay have to do with the fact that these missions change game states. So the game itself is like, I don't know where you are when you play this part of the game. So if we had you replay, or let me phrase that, it knows exactly where you are, but it's like, if you replay it again, it's gonna be very upset. Thrice the gotcha. Hell yeah, my entire team. You got it. Oh, hello, Sir Spiffy. Were you aware that there are certain things about this room that seems to make people think that there's just more of you at any one time? TJ Collins, nice to have you here. I am one, but we are many. You're right, Mina Porcelain Doll. It's as if I'm referencing this game. Now, remember everybody, it's about don't upset the game. And Ninja Nuts, I think what's pretty interesting is it happens so consistently. You don't look at anything different to me. That's correct, Spiffy. I am who I always am. One head is little evil Jared, one is little angel Jared. We're very connected with who we are. Hey, Spiffy, I want to show you something that I figured out. Adam Atkinson, why what? I don't know what you're referring to. Why are we playing Shadow of War? Because it's a great game. But Spiffy, check this out. Pull this guy to me, and then, ow. Okay, well I just can't show him that quite yet. Everybody, we'll have to remind Spiffy of the power of Invisi Whites. Okay, I'm just trying to turn you all into, hey. All right, this is another trick. Whoop. Get out of there. So another fun thing is that you do so much increased damage in brutal difficulty. There's some real good damage you get to do total when you're throwing stuff around, shooting dudes in the head, causing ice explosions. Get out of there. Whoop. Block. Hello, friend. Oh. But you can also see how high my health is right now, even though I've been taking so many hits. This is the same level of damage that you would be getting on Gravewalker, but because of the well-placed and silliness of the whole environment. And also, don't forget you have your fire. Always have the fire available for if you need a sudden healing. Boop. Do the other heads have opinions on the Nazguls? Obviously, they think they're great. Oh man. It's so good to use just the constant stream of flame.
Get into the light, Talion.
It's Baranor. Jeez. Isildur, now we're fire. We're on fire. So that's the fire part of the frost part. Do you have other head? Your other head. So this one is really into the ability to raise the dead. This one's really into the beast control. Loves raise dead. Loves beast control. Thomas, you're at Talion. Doesn't have 3 heads. Unplayable. Head to the light. All right. So I'm just gonna shoot him in the face real quick, and he will freeze everybody. Get you out of there. Freeze you. Oh. Here, let me. There you go. Just everybody hang out for a second. Get out of there. You too. Get out of there. See, ice is just so wonderful. And then we're gonna do this because it's just fun. Just shooting people. So remember, you get a lot of wrath when you're playing brutal, and it's just useful. It's just wonderful. Oh, ah, bummer. There we go. Out, and we are win. Like that. Oh, sorry, too high. And we're like that.
Isildur will raise more of
What was that thing you were trying to show me? Sir Spiffy. So we're gonna have to go back a little bit to do this, but the whites, you can turn them invisible with domination if you do a ground drain. It's pretty interesting. Funny Man Games. I'm showing off how brutal is useful, and specifically how this build is useful in brutal. You can just show me later. Totally, man.
Or a strength that can be used.
So everybody, you can see clearly that this wonderful burning yourself Marauder build plus the ice abilities meld really well when you're on brutal difficulty, even when you're fighting random orcs or when you're doing story missions. So hello, nice fight. Thank you, YY. Hey YY, we're gonna plan to do your stream or your thing today, assuming you're the same YY who sent the request. Did you just grow another hand then? No. No. Can you show us equipment? Of course. Let's bring it back up again. So, I'm using a Slaughter Ice Blade. Now, the thing is that it's not necessarily that you need the Slaughter Blade. You need a blade that has critical hit with ice. The goal is to get as much ice things happening when you're fighting. So this is going to be the 40% critical, but I really like the Slaughter's extra health that you get too, because that means when I'm hitting guys and then when I destroy them, immediately get some health back. Now, fire part is really nice, and I really enjoy the Warmonger's fire extra thing, where you get health for burning, and you also cause fire explosions around you. Very fun, very useful. The other thing is that quick throw applies frost. It's following into that. Add more heads. Not yet. We're just chilling. Now, this is another really important one because of the requirement of maintaining ice effects. Charged headshots freeze nearby enemies. Very useful because it means that the single person you're targeting becomes the epicenter of a nice ice explosion. Now, you're also going to be getting arrows back, and I'll show you how to do that too. This is just getting us health back per kill, plus health back when you're on fire, plus health back when your enemies are dying of fire, plus you're causing fire explosions. Same idea, except this one gives you beast ally bonus, which I love crackers. That's the name of my animals whenever I summon them, and then also extra help with allies. I wonder why those heads have no necks. They have necks. Look at that neck right there. See that? Right there. There's the neck. See? While on fire, you periodically explode. What beneficial ability, isn't it? I love it. Now, let's see. Do I have any more of the? I do. Let's get these guys going. Always good to forge up your gems. Now remember, these gems will have extra uses once the new stuff drops in July. You can use them not just for upping your gear, but also for re-rolling secondary abilities. Norman Smith? I don't know what you're talking about. If you have 3 heads, do you have anything else other than 3? Yeah, I have 3 tongues, see? And 6 eyes. So, let's go to the skills as well, because I showed you guys the equipment. Which gems can you use to rerolls? We'll show that later this month. But the next thing that's important to note here is the extra abilities that are required. I like Fatal Counter because it helps you remove all those crazy grunts. And then Ground Drain is really helpful because you're going to be using Shadow Strike. And then you're going to use the not kill, but just the fly to one. Knock him down, Ground Drain, and when you Ground Drain, that will give you back arrows. And so you want to be constantly doing this in order to get arrows, get health, and then it will also allow you to be able to cause your big ice blasts as you move around. Norman Smith, if your orcs die in an online battle, are they dead in my world? If you're the one instigating it, yes. Do you eat 3 meals or 1? I actually eat 1 meal, but in different order, right? This is breakfast, this is lunch, this is dinner. So, also a lot of ice here. I like the critical strike here because that's a guarantee extra bit of damage. Very cool. Hello, chat. Hello, 3 Jareds. Mirror the Worm. 3? I don't know what you're talking about. So, which head is a superior head? We're all superior. Which is dessert? That's a good question. But what about second breakfast? Oh, you're right. There's just so many meals that I forgot. So, do you use headphones? I actually use earbuds. 6. So, let's see. Let's show this build off when we're avenging someone. I think that'll be perfect. Plus, this individual can have a fun opportunity to realize they're being avenged by the Gerberus. What about 11 Cs? You got me. You're getting me really tough. Will there be any new skill for Talion at the next? There will be. Why? There will be some skill changes, but we'll get more in depth than that. Specifically, actually. So next week we'll have some more fun stuff. The week after we'll start talking about the FAQ and we'll start walking through the whole thing. Then after that, all 3 heads are excited. Gerberus, I didn't come up with it, GD Spectra. One of you guys did in chat. So how's life with 3 hearts? Oh, I have 1 heart. It's just 3 times as big. Alright, so let's go avenge our player. Josh John, you said there would be more stuff about... I did say we would talk more about the updates in June. It's still June. Alright. Ooh, wait. Let's get... So this is one of my favorite things about being stealthy. Oh, I don't need to be stealthy, but I can be. Bring this guy up here. And then we will net some more arrows from him. But he doesn't die, so then we brutalize him. So we're able to get more might as well. It's a good combo. When is the July update at? July update is 17th of July. June update? There was a hot fix that came out recently. The hot fix is for things like making sure some achievements are working and the like. Get some arrows back. Arrows are back, and then get myself more might. So that guy lit me on fire, which is another benefit of the stealth kill. Because when you do the stealth kill, it causes fire around you because your dagger will always light guys on fire. And then I just start causing fire explosions after the fact. It's not stealthy, but it's a great way to introduce a fight. Land in the middle, scare everybody off with some fire stabs. And then if you get lit on fire during that process, you will cause everyone else to be on fire. Hi, old Wild Dog Fox. You just friended us on Xbox. 3 heads? Yeah, this is pretty normal for me. Alright, so we gotta kill these riders. So we will shoot these guys. Now remember, you can do the frozen mighty shot. Very useful to do on the high level opponents. Let me do this. These are some of my favorite animations, so we're just going to do these. Kick them off. Cut, kill, slice. Welcome to the slice. Teleportation is a good way to do. GD Spectra. Let's see. Oh, hello. Let's get some arrows. Arrows back. Perfect. Now, where is his other riders? Ah, there's one over here. Hello. Kick him off. Pew! Oh, that was wicked. Alright, and you too. Shadow striking dudes off of Caragors. Great fun. Oh, I don't need to get more arrows. There's some right there. Sorry, I'm laughing really hard because we got a question from Possessed Flame. Jared, what do you actually do in the Shadow of War crew? I'm the live streamer and community specialist. So I do shows, I talk to you guys in the community and stuff, but it just makes me laugh because it's like, Jared, is this really your job? And it's like, it takes 3 times the manpower to handle this type of work. So yes. Alright, so I got some more arrows. Let's cut off this guy's head and avenge this dude who was killed 2 people who've tried to avenge him so far. Did you use one of your heads of a bowling ball? No. That would totally roll so incorrectly.
And it's so random. Someone needs a lesson in precision.
It's so random. Alright, what are you protected by... Nope. We're bringing them in, we're freezing them up. Poison Master, Poison Weapon, Cargo Pack, Epic Ground Crawl. Oh. Well, if he summons a Graug, we're going to bring in our crackers too. It'll be good fun. Hello, everybody. Do any of you have gems on you? You do. Cool. Alright, could you give me a nice explosion for everybody? Thank you. Whoop. Get some arrows back. And some health. And he didn't die, so now we'll stab him with some fire. And hopefully we light on fire. Oh, we didn't light on fire. That's okay. Sometimes things don't go to plan. First time you've seen a Shadow Strike up in the air? Oh yeah, they're really good. Oh wait, hold on, we'll bring this one to us. Welcome. So actually, the best way to do this attack when you're pulling someone to you is to use the one that doesn't do, does not do the kill. Because by knocking, see a laser volcano? Because when knocking the guy, the real advantage comes from leaving him on the ground after that attack. Let me demonstrate. So we just did the kill, and he was able to immediately get back up. Let me see, where is a spot I can land to? There we go. And he was immediately able to get back up. Oh, I have Chain of Shadows on. Not that one. Hello, gents. Could you stay in place for a second? You too. Thanks. So, when I target this guy and I hold Y to bring... Oh, I don't have enough arrows. Excuse me. I need some more arrows. You know, the ground can be stompy, but I've been naming him Crackers too. See, doesn't he, like, evoke the feeling of a snack? Hey, that one African player. We're teaching about the benefits of a brutal difficulty with an ice build. Also using fire explosion-y stuff too. Very useful. One of the biggest advantages of the fire explosion too is that you're able to heal yourself with other people's attacks. Now see, that's holding Y. It allows me to do the smacking the head and then getting that little dagger stab. Very useful.
All it takes is one good hit. Then it's all twitching and thrashing and frothing at the mouth. What a way to go.
I could Shadow Strike him non-stop, that's true. Let's bring him closer to the empty fire. Dominate this guy. Dominate this guy. I have the instant dominate ability. Highly recommend it for when your opponent has lots of Caragors around them. Now I'm going to let this guy get closer to me, and then we're going to use this giant set of grog to, oh, he's killing the beast. Hold on. Could you come over here, please? Thanks, friend. This will make it much easier for me to blow you up with the grog barrel. Now, normally you don't want to do this, but in this difficulty, or excuse me, not in this difficulty, but with this ability, it allows you to just be on fire and causing tons of fire explosions. It's great. I highly recommend it. Boop. Up. Knocked down. That's okay. We just have to be more careful. Now let's take everybody away for a moment. I want the southern region. You mean the area that's just like turns green? Now remember, if you get these guys up here, people won't be able to climb up to them. But you can bring your friends up here. Nice couple strikes. Hop over his head. Freeze him in place. Hit him a couple more times. Nice critical hit. And now, we can recruit him. Let's recruit him. So remember, when you have the new update that comes in July, this guy could join into your garrison now because you were able to dominate him while you were avenging someone. So this is actually something that I think is one of my favorite things about that. You have your friend get killed by some orc, and then you go and you take that orc and you bring him in, and then you make him your overlord, and you're like, he's good. I wanted him because he killed you. So it's one of the things that one of my favorite ways to use that. Shmuel, you're welcome. I'm happy to help you. Spoils of war chests will also change. We'll get into that a little bit later, though.
Yes, my lord.
He's become the Hydra. This is just who I am. This is so much fun. Right here. This is my favorite part. William Martella? What about? So I don't know what we're talking about. I'm cosplaying as the Puppet Master. So we've shown online vendettas, very powerful with the freezing ability. You're able to keep people in place. Get over here and give me some mites, please. Thank you. Now, if I stand on your burning corpse, do I light on fire? No, I need something more flammable to do so. Favorite orc speech? Maybe the Puppet Master. Good day from Australia. Oh, I thought it was Austria. Hey, T-Tank. Now, let's see. We've shown off... What other features are important to show? We could do with ghouls and... Do you guys want to see Zog? Because he's just fun. We have to show off some of the cool features that are here. Excuse me, some of the themed fortresses that we have. Let me grab the names of the themed fortress people that we have today. Shadow Strike, Drain, Brutalize with Fire. It's really good because it will give you that extra power. Let's see. Dawn of the Shade, Nurnin. Cool. We're going to Nurnin, loves. Hold on. Let me check where YY is. Oh, he's in Gorgoroth. Well, let's do a Gorgoroth one since we're here. Cool guy. What's up? How will online forts work with recruiting other players, other orcs in the next update? You recruit the orc in the same way you would recruit it in the main game. And then as you're recruiting that orc the same way, that orc will also then just show up in your garrison. That's the way that it has been explained to me. Lithlad in your crossbow. Get off Nebeski. If it's on PC, we can do it today. Today, the part of the goal was to level up our Talion some more on this one. Plus, I want to make sure, like, once we're done with the other bits of information, then we can start doing other theme fortresses. Boogie, the theme is random. Well, remember, some of the goal is to show off, like, interesting fortress design. So, random mates. The Courier 6. Will that orc disappear from the other person's world if you recruit them? No. That orc is, for lack of a better term, cloned or copied. So you, as a player, will never experience the loss of your orc from someone doing that. You will, from your point of view, they may die still in all the same way, or their orcs will die in that process too, right? Because when you do online ranked battles, specifically online ranked battles, so you have to be willing to potentially use your orcs in order to be a part of this, right? So you have to do the ranked conquest. We'll do a ranked conquest today as well. So, which actually, wow, our assault rating is so much higher than what it was giving us. So let us look up why. Let's see, there we go. Why? So this one was introduced to me as was sent to me from Mark, one of the other fellow people in the community team, or perhaps Steven on my left. And the idea was that this was going to be one just fully packed, pure legendary, tons and tons of dudes. So typically, as fortresses go, I like to have a little bit more of a specific type of theme that goes to it. But I kind of want to just see the purple sea. Yes, I'm starting to age. I can feel my bones. Start to think about clones. Shadow War will help. How many captains can there be? What do you mean possessed flame? Like on in a online thing, you can have every role filled plus 2 bodyguards for everybody. You should lock online conquest and Nemesis difficulty. It's locked where it is. Either way, it'll be hard or easy. Can you recruit an overlord while you're fighting him? Yes, you can. You absolutely can. So let's pop this. Pop this, pop this, pop this, make a friend, pop off again, boop. And then we will dominate this guy real quick so he stops shooting all my friends. Now, you can take this fort? I probably can, but that's not the point of today. Today isn't about taking this particular fort. Today is about admiring the sea of purple. Because apparently every single guy in this is going to have purple on him. So all the bodyguards, did you see that orc jump? That was amazing. Purple. The outlaw forts look so nice. And with that, I have only legendary and crossbow war chiefs on PC. You know that, Gandalf, that does sound fun. I think I need to do a marksman for my bow. Oh, hello. I need to do a marksman for my bow, so I think that one fits pretty well. Here, let's dominate Crackers real quick so that we can go and absorb the beautiful views of everything. All right, get extra high. Good? Cool. So first to admire all the level 60s. Very good. Alright. Man, Outlaw is just very pretty. Some more of those dudes. They're blowing themselves up. Good for them. I can't pronounce your name, but yeah. Baranor is Gondorian. It's actually, if you end up playing the game, you'll learn more. You learn more about how he's in Gondor and the like. Possessed flame? Not necessarily. Just like some people don't know the lore that exists. Alright, let's check the rest of. Ah, look at these guys shooting at us as we're flying overhead. Cool. So let's go ahead and let ourselves die. Because that's the best way to finish, is always to just let them take us out. And then we will move. How do you kill a drake? Generally, someone else kills it underneath you. But you can ride it and cut off its head. It's one of the good ways to take it out. Hello, guys. Go ahead and take me down. Or us. Oh, very good. Let Fred kill me. Oh wait, Fred healed me. That's a problem for everyone else. That's really funny. All my health is back because they lit me on fire. Oh, there we go. There we go. Perfect. Alright, on to Nurnin to check the next bit. I think, yeah, we'll go to Nurnin for the next one. And then we will do a ranked assault, and then we'll check out Nebeskis, I think that's how I said it. Yeah, Gandalf Nebeskis. But once again, we're there to view and enjoy all of it. It's hard to get killed without having a savior. It's hard to get killed without having a savior. So it's... Without having one, it's different. Interesting. Raven Bones, I don't know what you're talking about.
You know.
Everything will be just fine. See you later, William Martella. Alright, now on to Nurnen, where we can check out the next fortress. Now this one, the theme is known as anger. I'm really excited about the theme anger because everybody is going to be an aggressive dude of some kind. Once again, I can't pronounce your name, but that is incorrect. Lore-wise, there absolutely were tons of different skin colors in Middle-earth. The Haradim were an example of that. And then it's actually, that was the case. Yeah. You can give it a Google, in fact. Let's see. We're going here. Chemical looks like carnage. Why is the market being taken down? That is actually explained in a letter that you can find on Reddit or in the community.wbgames.com. Recommend checking that out and reading it because that does a wonderful job explaining the reasoning. Matthew Scott, give it a Google. What's funny about that? Google's amazing. It does a wonderful job of helping people learn stuff. Can you take the same orc from a friend twice? So this is one thing that I can understand the misunderstanding. So let's pretend together right now. Super Splash's question is, how does online recruitment work? Go into online conquest and you do a ranked conquest. A ranked one, meaning you are not choosing who you're going after. So the game will set up a leveling, like what rank you are. So you're not going to go after your best buddy's orc. You're going to go after whoever your next orc or target is. So like I can go after Yeti's fortress, but if I do a friendly conquest, I will not be taking orcs that way. It only works in ranked. And an easy way to remember that is if you do ranked and an orc dies, well, in a ranked fortress assault, then your orc dies, he's gone forever. It's like a single player getting orcs. That's the way we want ranked to work, like single player. Or if you dominate an orc and bring him in, he stays. If the orc dies, then he's gone. Can it be a best buddy by chance? Mirror the Worm, it can be. Totally can happen. But it requires you to be at the same level, same area, same connection. And there's going to be... we'll talk about that one later, but there's a couple ideas on how we can increase how often your fort is attacked. If people who don't have the Slaughter and Outlaw tribe download to try to recruit someone else to Slaughter Outlaw, I don't know how that works, Mina. I do know that it's not something you can control exactly, and I'm not exactly sure if the way this will work is that it will always find forts that don't have that. I'm not sure, or it might do something different to solve the problem, like those orcs don't transfer over. I actually don't know how that works, and I'll have to ask. So thank you for letting me know. Was it hard to make Shadow War, and how much money did it cost to make? Because that is insider trading secrets, and it was hard. Yes, it was very hard. Are you possessed, Jared? I see you have 3 heads. I'm not possessed. You might be possessed if you see 3 heads. Just saying. Slipper Marble? Lore brokering? We're brokering some lore now. Selling it away. Yeah, in our story, what happened was that Baranor was traded in a similar way. If you've ever seen Game of Thrones, where oh god, I'm forgetting the name. He's an interesting character. He was brought over to the Starks. He's not a blood Stark, but he was brought over, and he was like as a peace offering. Baranor was a similar idea. It was like a trade of certain people, and he was Haradim, and they traded it, and so that's why he exists now in Gondor, and he's a Gondorian soldier. And that's just who he is. Part of his story. Alright, next person is Dawn of the Shade. Let's bring him in. Doot. Dawn of the Shade. So Dawn of the Shade is gonna try that again. Said Nernan? Yep. Okay. Make sure I didn't do that wrong. Oh. As you can spell, I spell it Sahade. Sorry. Dawn of the S-H-A-D-E. Yeah. Let's go. Let's check out his anger fortress. Oops. There we go. So everybody in here has a lot of hates. Wow, that's a pain. Oh man, that's a lot of hates. Killing friends, just anger. Bag of the Shy. Whew. They're all berserkers. Oh man, that's a painful one. This one's a berserker too? This one's they're all berserkers. Oh, angry that guy. I know. Take a chill pill, guys. Gosh. Hysterical Master, lose a bodyguard. All berserkers. Whew. Alright, well, let's go watch how angry they get. Nice that the search bar is here, really? Yeah, GD Spectra. It's so the point is that it allows you guys to, when I show something off, to immediately jump in and try it too. Will we ever be able to select difficulty in sieges? Super Slash? Not right now, no. And the reason why that is because it's a balance idea. Where if everybody moved it up to a high level and we had a rank that we gave it to you, like it doesn't reflect your ability as much in that regard because you put it to a higher rank. So that doesn't work quite the same way. And I mean, if we try to do something like increase score multipliers or something, kind of like we do with Desolation of Mordor, that just adds a lot of extra effort to that process that doesn't necessarily help you guys in solving what you want in that regard, which is the ability, like, an equal trade, because there will always be kind of disagreements on how equal that will be. Hey, bud, can I get some of those arrows? Thank you. Alright, let us hold on, let me actually be part of the Drake Liberation Front, the DLF, baby. Be free, friend. Yes. Burn me, my friend. It will give me the power I need. Yes, I gain power. Look at all ow! Jeez. Well, good thing I have the fire explosions to keep everybody away from me, so that nobody takes advantage of this. I said nobody takes advantage of this. Omega, this character has no superpower? Baranor? Oh, we killed a guy purely by being down. I love it. Oh, fire. How I love you so. Now let's freeze the guy. It's working great. There's nothing he can do to stop the fire explosions plus the freezing attacks. This is really funny. Nothing you can do to stop Baranor. The ultimate being. Alright, let's take crackers real quick. No, crackers. I want some crackers. Actually, I almost don't want crackers to be on my side, because if he's burning everybody, he's also burning these dudes. Actually, let's quick consume. But it is Talion, not Baranor. Burniner! Thank you. I was trying to figure out a good name for him. Or does he have a superpower? In Desolation of Mordor, he actually has some like cool pieces that allow him to get that power. And this, he is actually has the ring. It's a skin, but he has the ring. So it's kind of like it's a what if kind of thing. They free from fire explosions. They do super leave them in. Fire and ice can cause situations where they become freed, but to me, it's part of the fun and not a problem. Hello, everybody. Can I add a little bit of fire to your day? Hugs! Fire hugs! The courier? That will be happening later June. Okay, this looks really weird on the camera. Whoa. Sorry. It only works when just my head's around, doesn't it?
Into all your squishy bits.
Hugs and kisses. So here's the thing that's important to remember about Frostproof, is that it will still freeze an opponent just for a moment. See that? And you can still get those shots off when they're frozen for just a moment. Hold on, I want to heal real quick. There we go. So see, my critical hits are causing actual moments for him to get frozen. Alright, loves. We're gonna take this opportunity to die. Have you ever seen Baranor take full damage from this? And dies. My fort is slave pens. Ooh, that's fun. Here, if you guys have fortresses that you want to share, go ahead and share them, not through here because it's hard for me to catch them, but on community.wbgames.com. AKA Billy, I am using a Frost Fire build. It uses the Marauder gear, the Warmonger gear. It uses the Warmonger gear, and it allows you to burn and cause fire explosions, but also typically every strike is freezing people in place. So you're either holding them in place or you're burning them down with your constant flame use. Does a really good job. To a Megadad, it's well, see what happens is it does have 3 arms pop up, but it doesn't work quite so well. See? It doesn't really
Damn
do
these
it.
orcs. Damn all of Mordor. Mordor will be ours in time.
Now, I want to show off a ranked conquest. Hello, Crackers. Crackers is going to shoot me with a big fireball, but my health will come right back, and I'll just keep exploding fire. And this is the power of the Warmonger suit. You just keep periodically exploding, and you have your health come back. It's my favorite style. Possessed Flame. I just did it a second ago. So let's show an actual at my level assault. Let's see. Let's get ourselves... take over these areas faster. Now, this is the place that or in July, when I dominate guys, they'll be able to come over to my game. This is the first time you've heard Talion say that sentence? Why, you probably don't die a lot. TF Caesar, we have no plans for working on a Nintendo Switch thing. Everybody keeps asking about Nintendo Switch. I gotta say, good job, Nintendo, for making something that everybody wants every game on. Oh, Yeti. Could you add a Nurnin tribe, elemental bestial tribe? You mean the feral tribe? There's already a feral tribe that exists. Alright, let's clear that off. Clear that off. Let's actually take a fortress, shall we? You explode and be perfectly fine, that's new. It's just part of the amazing design that is the Warmonger set. I love it. Cause people to explode. Let's see, let's do the thing that I talked to you guys about, where you can fling yourself, oh, okay, wait. Oh, well, that's why I wasn't letting. Fling yourself, oh, I don't have enough. Alright, well, pop his head. Do they have elemental beasts? No, that does not exist. Oh look, they're taking the place really easily. Hello, loves. Who would like to be frozen? You would. This guy's having a bad day. Knocks him down. What was left after the fight from the Flame of War and a massive file? Yes. So this moment right here, July 17th, this guy will now be part of my army officially. He will, unless he dies. If he dies, he's done. But now, right now, he doesn't stay in your army officially, but he will eventually. Now, but this is an important note here too, because if you see, this guy is now crouched down. If he dies, he's gone completely. So we have that on both levels. Now, I'm gonna have to stop our Drake from hurting everyone too much. There you are. Come on, Crackers. If he dies, yes. Oh, there's another Drake. Another Drake. Headshot. Headshot. There we go. Crackers 2. Oh, so you wear magical armor that makes you heal by exploding. Basically. And then also provides me fun drakes at times. Alright. Let's take this point. They did a really good job. I didn't even have to really do much for taking this point.
Push forward to the square.
So, as a reminder, one of the reasons why it's good to be able to download guys that, or excuse me, to be able to dominate guys when you're attacking fortresses on ranked is because otherwise you'd have to go into the normal single player game to dominate guys and then bring them into online. This way you could, if you wanted to as a player, stay online and continue to grow your character through that entire time. So you truly get to kind of have the experience of dominating Mordor consistently. Because you, hold on, let me save this guy. Up. Yeah. There we go. Nope, there we go. Nope, there we go. Oh, he burned, that's why. Will there be a ratbag skin in July? No, there's not going to be a ratbag skin. I'm fine with... You guys have asked that one a couple times. I've answered that one a couple times. Alright, we're losing a dude. So if I actually end up losing a guy here, this is another one of the big points that we're referring to about having the online experience being able to replace the orcs that you lose. Yeah, sometimes targeting can be a bit tough. Recruit. You also up your assault rate while still getting handpicked orcs. Yes, that is correct. So it's kind of like allowing players to generate interesting fortresses and enemies that people will have to fight, and gives people more reason to fight online as well. You can get some cool orcs that exist. You have the similar experience of developing relationships with the orcs because you meet them in these fortress assaults, and you know that they've been handpicked to destroy you, which is pretty fun. And blow those parts up. Point is captured. Oh, I cannot say if there will be a Celebrimbor skin, because that one is one that a lot of people have asked and could be a case. But I can't say yay or nay on that one. Let's try to save this guy. Hold on, wait. Alright. Go over here. Man, there's a lot of drakes. Alright, save. Good. Gosh. Save. Good. Hey, big guy. Oh, he's one of those guys. Alright. Ow! Crackers! Bad crackers! Wow, that crackers is not taking damage. Would there be a cracker skin? Unfortunately, no. If only. Now, you guys want to know something funny? Internally, right when I started here, I was shown a skin that was made for Shadow of Mordor. That was Talion being replaced with a Graug. It did not work well, but it was beautiful. And I bring that up because that is a cracker skin. So we've had that as a joke.
Oh, I'd like for you.
Stand fight. There won't be a... So when people are referring to a Shadow of Mordor Talion skin, so that wouldn't necessarily work too well because Talion and Shadow of Mordor didn't have as many it's designed differently. So like it wouldn't fit in this world. It'd look really out of place. I mean, so I know people will compare screenshots of the two a lot, and there's some argument about which game looks better. But in reality, this game has more graphical difference in that regard. And so this is actually the one that you would, if you put Talion and Shadow of Mordor in here, he'd look really out of place. TSF user. Look at my heads. We'll talk more about that later. I'm not specifically calling that out because now people who watch the VOD won't know for sure what you were asking. What's it like having thrice the heads? It's pretty similar to normal life. Look at all the bones everywhere. Slaughter Tribe. What's your favorite Mordor area? Lithlad. I actually really like Lithlad. Followed by Kirathungal.
Preparing for this my entire life. What hope do you
What about the desired ranger armor? There's already a ranger armor in the game.
You can try, but you will fail.
Wait, where's the last of ranged and beast skills? I don't know what you mean. Jacob, I don't know what you're talking about. This is who I am. Alright, remember, bodyguards can now exist in the Overlord's room. So don't forget that you can have Overlords in the bodyguard. But chat playback is a thing now, Jared. I know it is. But they have to be very sneaky. Oh, he has arrow proof. Ow, he threw an arrow thingy at me. Do we have anybody I can make on my side? Not really. Alright, what don't you like?
Nah.
Execution and execution. Okay. So here's a trick that I always think is really, really quite useful. If like someone's arrow proofed, one of the best things you can do is you can hop off and land next. I didn't have enough time. Well, you can land next to them and cause a nice big ol' explosion with your ability. Highly recommend it. Nice boop. Freeze them again. Make sure that X button is ready to smash. Freeze again. Everybody around them freezes. Kill you real quick. Remember, you get health back with this build when you kill people, so Fatal Counter is a little health burst. And then, oh, look at that! I have my Wraithy attacks ready to go. I can now hit him a bunch with this, and so if this was July 17th, ranked battle, and I recruit him, he would be joining my army. But it only exists. But so this is another thing. Remember, I would have a legendary, so it helps you guys get more legendary gear, more legendary orcs. I'm tallying with a Baronor skin. I am tallying with a Baronor skin. Let us celebrate. Everybody together. All the heads, all at once. Will there be more wereworms in the normal game? No, Ty. Unfortunately, no wereworms in the normal game. That adds a lot. So no, that's a Desolation Mortar thing. Slaves use clubs as a weapon. When I fly in Reich, he throws an axe at me. An axe. Possessed Flame. Everybody carries axes in their underpants in Shadow of War. That's how they do that. So another thing that's important is all the orcs that I killed here. Not only in after July 17th will it be guys I could bring into my game, but if I killed them, I'll get their gear. Will we get legendary gears? Yes, why? You'll get legendary gear if you kill them instead of dominating them. Dominating is the ability to do either option, right? Dominate, kill them later, or kill them here and just get the gear. Ty Edwards? No. Nice. No. There will not be wereworms in the main game. But it's time to go to Lithlad, because we had a request to do the community for it. Hold on, but before I do that, there was something else I needed to show. I forget. Wait, people don't carry it? I know. Caesar, who? Seriously. So as a reminder, if I had done this a conquest and I had lost orcs, that sucks. But the thing is with ranks, then you can replace them as you're doing so. Plus you'll get legendary gear for beating some of these too. And that's something we haven't told you yet. Doing PC only today? Right now, yes. I think so. Well, we get an Onion Knight skin. Unfortunately, Dark Souls is not related to this game. Neo from the Matrix? Fortunately, no. Where are Baranor's axes? In his underpants. We just talked about this. They're in the I'm trying to fly through the world. You know what? They're in his underpants. So, everybody who's asking for themes, or for me to do their themed fortress, remember, a couple things important about it. Number one, it's got to have an interesting creative theme. Something like, there was a Berserker-only fortress. That's pretty funny because it's the Anger Fortress. Or it is all fire. Or there was one that was all bards. But throw one. There you go. So, the other thing related to it, Jared isn't good at finding a person's underpants. I just realized that I'd have to look at Baranor's crotch, and I was like, I don't want to do that on stream right now. Hold on, I'm being friended. Let's make a friend. We will ground dominate. Great move. And now our health's back, and our arrows are back. Yay! So, what's up, Smile? Smile. Pretender decoys. That's a great one. All of the same type of orcs, say this. So, now the next thing, cool butts. That was a ghoul was a theme. So remember that we go to community. Here, let me pull this up real quick. Community.wegames.com is where I've been collecting a lot of the stuff. We've also been doing it on Steam. But the important thing here is that if you guys want me to have these, I can't catch them in the chat going by real fast. There's too many of you to do that. So if you load them up here and follow the instructions, and it's an interesting theme, then yes, we can show it. Right now we're doing on PC. I would prefer to stick to PC because right now, if we've switched a lot of stuff before, and it causes the Elgato to get silly. Let's see, here we go. And then let me pop this onto the live YouTube dashboard as well. Everybody's asking me about my head. I don't know what you're referring to. All my heads are fine. Oh, I posted it there before I mentioned it. Oh, you did? Okay, let's pull it up. But assuming that it's on PC, it's really easy to do today. Another time, no big deal. We'll do more on different consoles. Let's see. Whoever is Dushatar didn't say what console they're on. Remember to give me the platform. Hey, Dance Domination. Dance and Domination. What you talking about? I'm really obsessed with this Grog skin now. It's pretty cool. Gandalf Nebeski? Alright, did you post Gandalf inside the PC area? 3 heads are better? Are you a wizard? Yeah, of course. Let's see. Jared is tricked because he has 2 decoys behind him. Wait, I want to know about... So we'll tell you guys more everything later in June. It's coming. It's coming. Alright, so I see people talking about Lithlad. I would like to do another story quest. If you woke up in Mordor one day in the body of an Uruk, what would you do? I would see if I could join the not everywhere... Someone more... Oh! Do you guys want to do the final mission real quick? Do you want to join me for the final mission? Actually, let me ask. Option 1, we go to Lithlad. Option 2, we do the final mission and show off this build. Option 1 is Lithlad. Option 2 is final mission in this build. So, write Lithlad or write final mission? Lithlad or final mission? Everybody's doing 1 and 2, but I forget what it is. Lithlad or final mission? Option 12. Lithlad. Don't just do 2s. I know that's how I normally do it, but I forgot which side was which. Final. Lithlad. Well, let me light myself on fire. Alright, seems like a lot of finals. Alright, so final seems to be the most popular right now. Cool. So the reason why we're showing off final mission in this regard, so yeah, we can go ahead and do that. But I have to... Can we go to Disneyland? The orcs would love it. Oh no, Fritty! Alright, so Fritty's gonna go. Alright guys, so spoilers are coming up. Alright? Spoilers are coming up if you haven't finished it. So, but final seemed to be the request, the major one. So, this is a great opportunity because this is on the brutal difficulty as well. So the point being that we want to show off the power of that. Press F to anyone who didn't want to play. Hey, it was just, we took a vote, and the vote was the final.
One of its source is the butchered corpses.
The gun tribe. We chatted about firearms in this. To see who your end nemesis are? Gosh, I wonder... How long does the final mission take? On brutal, it's gonna be very quick, because technically we're doing the split scene. Do you know the split scene? Interesting. But right now we're gonna take the bridge scene. Bridge scene's a really big one, very fun. I see people. The Terror Tribe was a discussion, but important thing about there won't be any new tribes. All right, so you fight on a big bridge. We're gonna skip the actual play. All right, who do we have here? Oh, I remember the glutton. He killed me sometimes. What about your friend over here? I can't give you any hints about Skin Sean, no. Flintlock weaponry would have been a little silly, yeah. But it's a lot of fun. Let's see, what do you have? Mortal Beast Fodder? Well, you're going to be in trouble. Alright, everybody. We're going to fight on Crackers. Hell yeah, Crackers throwing rocks. Good boy. Good boy.
Sauron's throwing his entire army at us.
Then he will lose it all.
Mortal Beast Fodder. The current amount of tribes that exist are the total tribes that will exist. This is the maximum of tribes that will be around. Yes. Remove him. Feed upon him. Oh, it didn't let me feed upon him. Oh well. We'll dominate him then. Join my army. JBJ Blaze, if you need to take a look away, you're welcome to. Can we have a Gerberus tribe? Oh, if only. Possessed Flame, make my own gaming channel. That's very nice. I once had one. I do trainings now as my thing. I teach how to do YouTube stuff. But I've been thinking about like other channels and ideas too. But first, one at a time, right? Don't want to overload.
I can't believe you're still alive. I'm embarrassed, to be honest. All the times we've clashed and nothing to show for it. Suppose I'll have to make up for it.
I'm even ashamed, Pug. Beast Fodder. What do you got? Poison. Oh, you're frostproof. Well, this is going to be really uncomfortable for you because you're going to hit me. See? Oh, I love that. Oh, cool. Look at all the fire. Yay, fire. We need more. It's better with more tribes. See, tribes are fun. That's definitely true, but there's a lot more. Oh, don't let him burn to death. I want this guy on my side. Well, it looks like he's gonna be dead. And he's dead. So, there are other things that have been added that are really cool. That'll change up the way you play. But let's talk an example of that. Your stealth attacks always light enemies on fire. Quick throw lights enemies on fire. So I was into fire a lot. This would be cool. But let's say I wanted this Ranger's Dagger to have a different quick throw, right? Well, then I could use gems to have it re-roll that second one. And that's one of the things that's being added. I forgot I had 3 heads. Why do you look at strengths and weaknesses? Oh, it's super useful to know. Beast Fodder, Stealth. On Brutal difficulty, it's really nice to be looking at strengths and weaknesses.
Your thudding heartbeat.
You want this dagger to have a dick? I didn't say that exactly. Freudian slip. A big, hulking, different second thing. The Ranger Daggers are supposed to look like broken swords sometimes. Why don't Ranger's Daggers look like a Karna? Some of them still do. Vulnerable Stealth. I think it might be related to the end of when you're turning evil. Could also be that, now that I think about it. Explosions! Kick him off. Get off your animal. Everybody freeze. A lot of people are fireproof and angry about it.
This has been a long time coming. It is fitting that we are face to face during your final battle. I will be the one to finish you, and I do it proudly.
Tiger Stripe, Jared, please. We all have gutter-minded people. It happens. Ty Edwards, they're still there. It's so Ty Edwards was asking about the Blade of Galadriel, Orcs, and Lithlad. So you can find them in Lithlad, but the thing is it's the Nemesis system, so they show up as they show up. It's not something like... It's something that has always been an interesting subject matter for us and me in regards to community management positions, is that people always are asking, how can I get these guys? But the thing is like the game is based around this thought that you as a player get this stuff via the stories that develop, right? So it's not something that like you can control super easily.
You men are too weak-minded for me.
Oh. Let's kill this one.
On your knees. Hey!
Yes?
You look exhausted. Tell me, do you have enough strength to
Yeah,
throw
Dance Dance
yourself on
Domination's
my
pretty fun.
spear? Nosko.
Stealth beast fodder. And he will take the final strike soon enough. Get some health. Nice kill. Get some health in that way. Get down. You look so cool. I'm sorry that I had to kill you.
Your face looks too delicate for branding anyway.
Aw, thank you. Fortunately, yours... Nope. Bing! Goodbye, my friend. Lord Riker, community.wbgames.com is the place to put those recommendations of fortresses, and we have it that way so that we're able to make sure that all the rules are followed and what fortresses should be used. This is why. Thank you, Looney Tooney Game Buffoony. I look different. I don't know what you're talking about. This is how I've always been. What an interesting name you've chosen. But I guess it's just about as interesting as having multiple personalities. All on the same neck. Oh, he's airproof. Wave time. That worked really well. Boop. More stabs. Now, are you the kind of guy who will give me my stuff back? Dance Dance Domination? Why no mercenaries in the main game? So that has to do with memory. When I talk about memory, that refers... Here's an example. Look right now. This is an animation. This also has different graphics. Celebrimbor being in the game needs to be able to be loaded in every time you start. This orc and his outfit needs to be loaded every start. His lines, his actions, his animations, his damage information, all of that. So what ends up happening is that if you added mercenaries too, that takes up more RAM, more memory. And so you have to get rid of something. Get rid of the orcs, maybe. Get rid of riding beasts, maybe. It's stuff like that. So it oh, this always looks so weird. Oh, he also has Sauron guards your mind? Well, let's just slap him with the shame and get him out of here. So that's why they're not in main game, is because you have to remove stuff. Does it fit within 16 gigs? I don't know, but it's not just a simple numbers game so much, because of, and this is the big reason, because every computer and every console is different. So there are times when it's like we have to build it. We can't just add it in, because then you have to do a lot of experimentation about how to make sure that the next thing can handle it. And that's an important part, right? Like, we can't just be like, yeah, it's fine, and throw it in there, because that doesn't work always. Jared the Three-Headed.
Your time has come, Talion.
Baranor.
All that you have wrought has led you here. We are bound together in this brotherhood. This is the
So it's not graphics.
and the men.
It's to be clear, it's your RAM and like some other memory use too, because the game. Have you guys ever heard of a memory leak? Like, have you heard that term? A memory. So I'll explain it for those of you who haven't. A memory leak is where the game starts using your entire CPU and like all your RAM. And what happens is that's when things start loading in and not unloading, right? So let's say right now Karnan shows up, right? And then some more Nazgul show up. And then Talion's skin shows up. And then a bunch of more orcs show up. It will cause your computer to overheat. And it's not good. It's not a good thing. So what ends up happening in that regard is that us as programmers are trying to make sure that we don't have a situation where there's this leaking memory situation. And one of the best ways to ensure that doesn't happen is to have a certain level of memory that you're like, we don't go past this amount. We always make sure we're here. Sorry everybody who's on fire from my explosions. Shadow Strike! Oh man, I can do Shadow Strike at you too, you jerk. Oh! I'm gonna get some health back by breaking some people's faces. Cool, we're on Elven Rage. Let's begin, shall we? Jamming the X buttons. Oh, I got the wrong guy. That's fine. This one deserves to die too. Alright, fine. I'll go hide in here. Oh, cool. I can save my guy from inside my bubble. Will you add a cost Slayer of the Dead? Nah. That's any VO stuff like that is a lot. You can play the character in the main game and listen to him talk to you when you're walking around. Actually, have you not done that before, Ty Edwards? Orcs have lines when you're just walking around and stories that they share with you. So it's possible to take a Koth, this dude, and just chill and walk around with him. And there will be things that he'll say and stories that you can listen to. Alright, hold on. Let me make this guy my friend. Ah! Come on. Yes! Go, nope, don't back away. Stop backing away. Good man. There we got him. Why don't they send all the Nazgul at Talion? I don't know. It makes about as much sense as 3 heads. Yeah, I'm a control on PC too. You build up the meter by making it. Alright, so we'll skip again. I know this is one of the people's favorite things, like, but we are many. So this is a mission that changes the game state. This one that we're in right now. What ends up happening... Hold on, friend. What ends up happening is that a lot of, like, code is based off of where you are, location-wise. So... that's one of the reasons why you can't replay some of these. Ouchies. We got the achievement Forged by War. So one of my favorite style builds is the Raised Dead build, which is really cool. But when you're in this build, you're burning everybody down, which is really anti-undead. So check out how much damage we do on this dude when we have oh, I'm just dancing. Yep. Just want to get close enough. Just gotta get up the ledge. Got up the ledge. All right, there we go. So one of the advantages of Brutal is that high damage, which is why I was telling you guys about the lovely experience playing with this Frost build. Is the exploit to get 3 epic traits going to be patched? So that actually doesn't happen anymore. It will say 3 epic traits, but it's not actually 3 epic traits. Is this still the final mission? Yes. The final missions actually goes on for a while. This is another one of the reasons why it's hard to replay it, is because it's its own state. Like if I die here, it starts over. I don't go back to... Here, let me show you. I'll just die. It starts over. It doesn't go into, like, open world. Like, check this out.
It is time.
I don't have a chance to back out. So, this is something that is... It's a very special mission in regards to how the coding works, which is why this is one of those that you can't replay. Opposite throw, I know, and I bounced the opposite way. Oh, one of my favorite things about this is that Baranor has his hood. He looks so cool. Oh yeah, you guys were asking about the blade looking correct? So, there's a change that occurs when you are playing your character. So I think this is what happens when the dagger stops being the broken thing, is because you become full Nazgul. What happens when the game crashes? You just have to restart. See you, JPJ Blaze. Enjoy. Alright, loves. So this mission's pretty long. Do you guys want me to continue doing it? I can, I guess... I can't back out, so I think I need to... I'm gonna just have to finish it off stream anyway. Are there gonna be quotes from Blade of Gladiator orcs? You mean like the ones that I mentioned that they say in-game? Because they do talk in-game. You should listen, and when they talk in-game, they have stories and quotes that you don't get in the cinematics. Wow, 3 head. This is normal. I don't know what you're talking about. Can you give Talion a circuit beard? Talion has a beard. Everyone say he don't have beard. He have beard. Whap. Drain. Follow up with brutalize, so he can light himself on fire. Frey's dead. Very good. Just me and my undead bros. Yay! Come back, friends. One problem is you just burn all your friends to death, but it's still fun. Show us the last scene. If I get there. Are you talking about the end of Shadow Wars 1? I just level drained him to level 1 and his own kitties kicked his butt. That can be fun to do when you shame a guy all the way down. Hey friend. Drain, get my arrows back. And then Scarrels his friends away when we stab him a lot in a spooky way. No? Or just kill him. That works too. Freezy head blow. Looks like Zog would sue Talion at this point. Well, being undead is fun. Summoning undead is also fun.
Didn't see that coming, eh?
Removes their title when you shame them enough? Yeah. They don't become anyone anymore. Oh, time to roll. Got you! Up. Hello, friends. Would you like to be part of my army? Because now I don't even have to worry about dominating you. I'll just kill you first and then take the corpse. See, that's one of the great things about Fatal Counter combined with this too. You get your might back. Throw some arrows, or excuse me, some blades. Bring back some friends. And you're like, what's up, everybody? And then there's, you know, you build yourself a nice armor set that works really well with undead. They get stronger after you kill them and bring them back to life. It's a good time. 21, 24 revenants. Woo, that's good. Look at them all. Look at them having a good day. Zog skin. That'd be kind of fun. I think a Zog skin. Don't get me wrong. We want to do every skin. We just... Skins, especially on the height, you have to make sure that they look good when you're attacking with every attack, right? Because at any point you can do so many different styles of attacks. Flips, jumps, climbs, attacks. So many attacks. Hello, my new undead pretties. It's so cool when you get to that level in Brutal where you can have so much power. Everybody, chill out. Haha, see, look at, you got a sweet humor you can do. Can't do that humor as much with all the other builds. Now you can't. Dominate. Jump up, damn it. Up, damn it. Well, this is fine. Freeze everybody. So another alter to the build can be that you burn everybody, but I prefer the ice ability because it's very effective on captains. Alright, let's bring some friends in, shall we? Come along, my bros. Help me out a bit. Let's bring some more. Let's run in my cool cloak. Whee! How long is it remaining in the stream? About 17 minutes or so. I'm kind of feeling encouraged to go a little bit longer because I want to continue showing you guys the awesomeness that is Brutal difficulty in story missions, as well as I need to do this anyway for so we're ready for the next live stream. I need to have played through this. Forthog skin. Forthog is a fun one, but we on purpose don't want, you don't play as Forthog. Forthog is your savior. That's kind of a thing. It's like why he's not someone you can dominate, right? Alright, let's make some more friends. Oh, look at how many friends. Okay, that's pretty cool. We got a lot of frozen people in this one. Nice. Scrooge me. I'm gonna do this again because this is still one of my favorite tricks. Hit the guy, get those arrows back. Oh, his head exploded though. Never mind. The goal, or we can do this too. So you can, using the bow, just cause tons of ice headshots. Really useful for just killing off people, but also giving yourself plenty of space and giving yourself plenty of corpses to summon. Just barged into a Kergor's Altario and they got Elven Star with Catalysm upgrade. Balefire Barrel Line. Hell yeah. So, this is something that I always found really interesting. When you had the new ring from Celebrimbor and you go through here, you have this moment where you get hurt and damage. But when you have the new Isildur ring, no problem. It's just fine. Photo mode update? I don't think we have anything planned for photo mode, actually. Yeah, Ice Finisher is very strong against grunts on Brutal. So let's do one of the most interesting, cool moments of the game. Boom! Quite a scene. And we'll skip it. Hello! So fighting this guy in Brutal is really tough. I've done it a couple times now. He's just strong, and it's just, you know, you're doing a lot. You're fighting, doing what you can. But he has a pattern, and once you memorize the pattern, he's a lot easier to take out. So that's an important part. Witch King face off. Cool. Time to Dark Souls our way through this. Oh! that was my bad. See, he's a two-hit kind of guy. But after a few swings, he turns into a B strike. Boop. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, and I think the fourth one's the B strike. Yeah, fourth one's the B strike. And it gives you a couple chances to hit him again. And then try to heal, but it didn't work. Alright, then you roll around again. So here we go, ready? Once he starts swinging, 1, 2, 3, and he's gonna go B. And then, yep, there you go. Learn the pattern, Padawans. My little bright lords, learn the pattern. Roll. 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 1, 2, 3, and hit B. Oh, no, he's doing a different attack. You can hear the A button presses as I'm beginning my roll. Roll. 1, 2, 3. Oh, one more roll, and now it's B. No, it's not. Oh, no. My friends, he's doing things differently than I recall. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think I know what's going on. Alright, something happens here. Yes, there it is. Okay. We switch up the pattern. Bop, 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 bop. Boop. Yay! For 3 heads, his analytical skills are quintupled. I believe the term is tripled. Jared's can win right now. High five myself. Oh wait, can I high five one of these guys? Oh man. All right, so we have another boss fight, which involves the CB and Eltariel against some guy. He's famous, you know. I guess he's okay. He's not the most famous of all the characters in all the Lord of the Rings universe, but he does his best. He's hanging out, you know, a dead guy with another dead guy. Also, here's a fun call out. This is the same style of sword that Celebrimbor has. You see that? They're very similar. They're very, very similar. They're supposed to be 2 halves of the same coin kind of thing. That's the point. So we'll go make friends with this white-haired dude. Remember, because you build up might so quickly, when you're playing Brutal, you end up having a lot of opportunities to just unleash executions on people. Oh gosh! It's as if... I think that's really funny, both Eltari and I get hit in the same way. And execution. Roll. Oh, I rolled too soon. But remember, I can skip this whole thing and just... Oh wait, you can't Shadow Strike to him? I thought I could Shadow Strike to him. Yeah, there we go. Shadow Strike. Why does every man, elven man, have long hair? Oh, it's a style. Baronor doesn't have long hair. And later go to my fort. Gandalf Nemesis. It has to be community.wb games, man. Like, Flame Circle was kicking your butt. So, assuming you did that, Nemesis, then we can go check that out, and we can definitely make it next time. Whoop! Gotta love that teleport. Whoop! What you swinging at, Sauron? What you swinging at? Also, here's one of those opportunities where you can really get a good look at a character model we don't see a lot in the game. You can look at the top of his head. Someone had to spend time animating that. You can also try to fly through here. Are there stairs down there? Is that a door? There's Gorgoroth. It's nice. But yeah, what you hitting? Oh, I'm over here. That's right. Too slow. Ow! Oh, come on. Up. Yeah, what you hitting at? Oh man, I was trying to get it off. Up. I'm trying to do the teleport and then at the same time get the lightning effect. It's hard to get that lightning effect.
Your time is
Oh, I want to get this. Yeah, we got. Oh wait. Oh man. Oh, his mace is an effect. Interesting. That's why I didn't show up. Ouch.
Forces of darkness cannot harm me.
But they can harm me just fine. It's a very cool last chance effect. But remember, you also have your Shadow Strike in him. Punch! Ow!
This is the wrath of Galadriel.
I need to stop playing around. I don't have any more last chances. I'm trying to look good for all the kids at home. X, X, A button. X, X, A button. X, X, A button. Oh. X.
The light of Galadriel will consume you.
Whoop. 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 Yeah. Doing those cool animations for the final fight. And he's like, no! It burns us!
Now, Celebrimbor. Now is the time to strike.
But he's not done yet. He's like, no! And he represents being the flaming eye. So remember, he's all the way over there. But, oh, now he's over here. Oh god! Stop moving! Oh, fire rings. There we go. Get in close. Nice stab attack. Jump right over those fiery problems. There we go. Isn't this a great scene? You're just doing your best. The domination almost occurs. All the heads are ready. Whew. Will there be new quotes? And welcome to being Talion for a second. Stalemate is victory. So, Dark Ranger, Land of Shadow. Now the Shadow Wars begins, but let's say I don't do anything right now, right? And I wait until July 17th. Then, what ends up happening? Oh yes, let's admire our undead abilities. But then what ends up happening is that it starts over and has the new thing. Spoiled it for you? Tiger Stripe. We said we were doing the final mission, and we said there were spoilers. Also, it's been out for a little while. Also, sorry for that, man. I thought I gave everybody enough heads up. Hello, Aragorn Battleborn. I'm just kidding, I played it ages ago. Thank God. I was worried, dude. I was like, I've seen you play it. I thought... Baranor in his good-looking cloak. What are you doing over there? Stuff. Then you get to unlock this awesome tree. Yes. Now, Olog High being raised from the death is really nice, and Undying Loyalty is also really nice, which hints at this change. Maybe that'll happen. So, stream is good. I think we have, I needed to get this save up to this point anyway, but to kind of like round it off, we'll do some killings of stuff. Ring Wraith Baranor? Hell yeah, GD Spectra. we'll do some orc pit fights just to round things off as I go, and just kind of start saying goodbye to people, which is a really good option. I love Undying Beast instead. Ooh, that's fun too. Getting those Caragors back is nice. Forever and always, friend. Alright, so I didn't pay attention who I was supposed to have him fight. Let me back off for a second. Deserter, soft-headed. What are you good at? Poison proof? Alright, someone who's not poisony. What about you? Mystic Destroyer. Let's do you. So, remember, so let's, we're gonna be finishing up now. Me and my 3 brothers are just gonna be hanging out. We're gonna be doing the end of the stuff. I'm gonna just start saying goodbye to people, but you're welcome to stay as these 2 guys start dueling it out. Can we make Talion have 3 heads? I have the technology, so technically yes. And you can learn from the likes. Looney Tunes. Oh, this is Patrick. I kind of want to redub the Shadow Wars as Shadow Watts since you made that type. Have we ever explained why he has 3 heads? Who? Explain who? Watching Return of the King now? Cool, Noah. Biakra Giraffe. Sadits. Oh yeah, I remember reasoning that to myself at some point because it kind of makes sense. Sadits, I guess. See ya, Super Lieberman. By Wild Doc Fox. Actually, can we want one of the other Jareds? Ew! You're not my Goyle friend. GD Spectre, ever better with resurrect a kitty and that kitty than eat your nemesis. That's hilarious. See you later, GD Spectre. TS Caesar. Magic. Hell yeah. See you later. Oh goody, final mission is over. I sees it. Ah, yes, final mission is over. New quotes, please. We can't add any more VO. VO is really... Actually, that's not 100% the case. There are new narrative things related to Shadow Wars. Let's see. See a Mina. See Anthony Vandal. See a Hissing Parrot. See a Hunter Affleck. See a JPJ Blaze. Reinforcements. GD Spectre. Looney Tooney. Buffoony. The Gaming Crow. Mirror the Worm. See you later. Hissing Parrot. I already said your name, but I say it again. Squid Tard. Bright Lord. Same thing, really. Dathly Ramen. See you sometime. Naslo. The other 2 heads connected to the stomach? No, they're to my shoulders. GD Spectre, see you. I already said your name, but it's fun to say it again. Noah Karatu. Can we get a gotcha? Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Noah Karatu, are the new abilities. We can't talk about that yet. See you, Valentin DeVille. Miko, how about Rayskins? Can't talk about any of those things right now. Bye first Jared, bye second Jared, bye third Jared. Thank you, Hunter Affleck. Skill point gained. Mio her. Hunter soft counter O-logs. They can? Yeah, they can. Deathly Ramen. Howie says my name sounds like I'm food. TF Caesar, yay! Super Slash, see you. Sliver Marvel, bye guys. Level 46, Brutal Frenzy. Goodbye. No, this is Patrick. See you. Everyone's gonna die. So this is a good time to stop. More streams. We'll have some more streams. It'll be fun. Oh, sorry. Wrong background. I meant to do this one. Yeah, where you can really see the heads. It's really good. Dave, see you later, man. Any news of Ratbag's future? No news. TJ Collins, in terms of forts, would one with color-based orcs work? A brown, a black, a red, a blue, and a war chief? Nah, I think I would be looking for something a little bit more related to, like, having something that's more gameplay-oriented, I think. Yeah. Are we supposed to have an extra skill point from the Lithled Arena? You will have extra skill points. There will be a thing to do with those skill points later. Speaking of MM pit fights, I actually managed to win all 3 of them as single captain. Nice. J-Mod, Jez. How I can teak the dazed from the orc? I don't know what that means. Are the unknown war chiefs immune to Smorglebug? That is being worked on. Lever game, peace, seal, pale distillation. Look, you can see 3 hands now. I'm gonna let those heads rest for a second. Ooh, so tiring. Why? We have a new game plus in the future? No, there's a new game plus is something that doesn't necessarily make sense in our game. It's so you can keep all your items and then use all those items again. But we kind of already have that, and so it really only add it for a couple things. But with that, you lovely people are very cool. I am going to back out now. See you later, good goods. I will see you next week. To give you, we do an Xbox One. We can do other ones for next week, yeah. I want to avoid switching because it made the Elgato go crazy, but that's okay. See you later, good people. And How many skins will we get in the next update? Can't tell you guys that. But the final bit I'll leave you with is that, so next week we'll do another like themed fortress, having a good time, chilling. And then after that, we start talking about new stuff. Not revealing anything brand new, but we'll start, it'll be all like the point. That's the start stream. See you.